All this week, Fox Business Network is shining a spotlight on one of the key debates in the U.S. right now, capitalism versus socialism.
Here in the United States, we are alarmed by the new calls to adopt socialism in our country. America was founded on liberty and independence, and not government coercion, domination, and control. We are born free, and we will stay free. We renew our resolve that America will never be a socialist country.
That was President Trump during the State of the Union address back in February. 2020 candidates like Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris are all calling for policies such as tax increases on the wealthy, free college tuition, Medicare for all, that are considered socialist policies. Joining me right now, former Wall Street investor and philanthropist Foster Friess, along with Millennial socialist Elijah Manley. Great to have you both with us. Thanks so much for joining us. Foster, let me kick it off with you. What do you think about this? Can you make the case? You're a capitalist, I know that. Can you tell us why you believe capitalism is better than socialism?
Well, just let me give you one example here. I brought this $100 bill, Maria, to show Elijah. I can take this $100 bill and go to almost any doctor that'll accept me any place in America. I give this $100 to Elijah when he becomes president, then he decides where this $100 go, and I lose complete control of my medical care. And so that medical care is probably the most important thing to people, and so that's number one, why we should make sure we stay with a freedom-loving system where we choose.
And this is really a free enterprise system that we are currently enjoying, Elijah. Tell me where you are on this issue and what you think about socialism.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, Maria.
Thank you.
And I am a lifelong socialist. And I believe in socialism because socialism is about democracy in the end. The current, economic scheme that we have right now called capitalism is all about extracting surplus value from laborers, the workers, and giving it all to a bunch of cronies at the top. And I don't think that's fair at all.
Well, let me ask you about that, because if you're working and you make a salary, if you're a socialist, then that salary is not all yours. You have to share that. It has to really be shared for the community. And it's more about the community than it would be what you've done. I mean, if you work hard in your life to get somewhere, wouldn't you want that, at the end of the day, to be able to earn money from that and benefit from your hard work? In socialism, that's not the case, because it's really about the community, not about your prospects.
I disagree with that. Socialism is about reaping the fruit of your labor. Under the capitalist model right now of production, that's not the case. Only the cronies and the CEOs at the top will reap all of the benefits. Between 1978 and 2013, we've seen a 937% increase in wage growth for CEOs, but only a 10.2% wage growth for the regular average worker, and I don't think that's fair at all.
Well, that's actually not true, because all incomes actually saw taxes go down with this most recent tax cut plan, all income levels, and capitalism has managed to lift millions out of poverty in the last 10 years.
Well, we still have 40 million people in poverty. But I want to go back to the point you made about the tax cuts. The tax cuts are a short-term economic growth plan, but in the long term, it's just going to blow a hole in the deficit, like it will, and then it's going to make it harder to fund social programs that will lift people out of poverty. So President Trump ran on not cutting Social Security, not cutting Medicaid, and other social welfare programs. And I think, this tax plan, to me, which is more of a help make the rich richer plan, is not sustainable, and it's not helping working people at all,
Foster,
in my opinion.
This conversation has been sparked because we do have a persistent problem with an income gap across incomes. So what's your solution to lifting people out of poverty and ensuring that all incomes benefit from capitalism?
Well, first of all, we say we have a problem because of income inequality. If that's a problem, then the American dream is a problem. The American dream entitles expanding people's incomes so it grows larger. What would you benefit if Bill Gates' income was slashed in half? He'd have less taxes to pay for the safety net where everybody can have medical care if they get run over in the street and they're an illegal alien. And this whole idea about democracy is absolutely reverse. Go to Cuba. I was in Havana for 4 days, and all the local workers are living in poverty, but the leaders are very well taken care of. I was in Russia in the 70s. Their special stores that tourists can go to that everyday Russian can't, but the political communist leaders could. And look at our own country, what the corruption that takes place. Joe Biden is one of the nicest guys. I know him from Delaware, but he apparently withheld $1 billion from Ukraine until they fired the chief prosecutor, according to the news, because they was going after a company on which his son got $50,000 a month retainer. Now, to me, that's not democracy. That's where the leaders gain power and hold it over the lower people, and we in the lower rungs don't benefit.